Morning. I'm headed out here to Sardine Peak in Tahoe National Forest. Just hit Dog Valley Road off of 89 coming out of Truckee. There's a few routes in here, so and these roads split off a lot of ways, so make sure you GPS route in here. It's not just one road in and out. It's above Stampede Reservoir. You come in the Reno way as well. Alright, just not even a mile or two in, there's this really cool historical site, Khyber's Flat. I could get into the details, but that would be a whole big long video in itself. So the wagons used to come through here. There's an old settlement. I highly recommend coming here and taking a little time to walk around. It's just down there. There's a boardwalk and there's little signs that tell you what each building was and all about the history. Also, this was Native American land. So there's the Khyber's petroglyph, which unfortunately has kind of broken apart in the time. But I forget how old this thing is. It's super old, from the Washoe tribes. But yeah, here it's still here. They're kind of hard to probably see, especially over the camera. It just looks like a rock. But no, the petroglyphs are all still here. So yeah, a lot of cool stuff going on in this zone. There's a loop which I'm gonna take, so I'm gonna have to go in the same way and out the same way. So I'm gonna go up to Sardine Peak. Oh, also there's a bathroom here. And go back around, drop in and drive around Stampede towards Reno, go to around Boca, and then hit Highway 80 that way. That way I can make it back to Reno a little shorter distance. Yeah, I highly recommend checking this out if you got a little bit of time. So yeah, here's the actual Khyber's Flat historical site, the boardwalk I was talking about, and then there's all the history on the signs, and it goes up in here a little bit with just these beautiful views of Sardine Valley here. I believe that's what this is, Sardine or Dog Valley. I think it's Sardine Valley. But it's cool to stand here and think, especially if I've lived in Truckee and I know how the winters are here, and just to think about people doing this back in the day with wagons right through this very zone. So yeah, back to being a radio nerd and getting on the road. So far the road has been excellent, just gravel. Do not come out here in the winter or you might not come back unless you're on a snowmobile. But so far this is what the road is. I know it changes up here in a little bit. I'm still on Dog Valley Road. So I got off the main road and kind of took a little off-road shortcut that was a little more direct from the location I was in. But I kept thinking, man, isn't it hunting season? I should be careful out here. And sure enough it is. I just ran into a bunch of hunters. This is a good spot too. So I better be careful walking around. I don't got any orange. Hopefully I'll be up top. I've been real quiet. Hopefully if anything I was spooking the deer too then. They said all they saw was a bear. So I'm gonna be on the lookout for this here bear. It's warming up quick. It was about 30 half an hour ago. So yeah, I just got off this forest route 450-15, and it looks like I'm hitting Lemon Canyon. There's no signs, by the way, but there's my goal up there, Sardine Point. It's only 75, I thought it was higher. Maybe Sardine Peak, excuse me. Alright, that's better. 81, 24 it says. So as you can see, there's a maze of roads, so I gotta go up and around is the best route. These roads look like they'd be more direct, but if you look close, they do not connect unless I zigzag a lot. So I'm gonna stay on this main road after that 4x incident. Alright, I just ran into that hunter on the road as I was throwing rocks on the road so I could make it. He said he wished I would have came through before so he could have made it up if I'd have cleared all the rocks. But yeah, probably not in the Honda. There's a cattle guard here, and a rock barrier. It says 20 in 641. I'm not showing that on my map. I show it as 650 75 on my Jaya GPS, and this is a National Geographic overlay, so I'm just gonna go here. It shows it's up this way, so if you're coming from this side, turn here, it looks like, right? And if you're coming from the other side, don't go past this cattle guard, and you'll definitely know when you hit it. Alright, back on the road, I'm getting close. Alright, getting close. Probably failed to mention in the beginning that there is a locked gate out here. I believe that's what this sign up here says. Locked gate ahead, no turnaround. So what the deal with this fire lookout is, you can rent it and stay out here. It's not manned. I don't know who does that. It's the Forest Service, what? Sardine Peak lookout. It'd be a great spot. Like I was just telling that hunter guy, he's camping right below here, but if he would have rented this thing for the weekend, and it's got a bathroom, and then he'd have the best vantage point up here. He could glass the whole area looking for deer. But I'm gonna go see. It's not a far walk from what I've researched. I haven't been up here, so I'm gonna drive up a little further, see if I can't park somewhere closer. If not, there seems to be some areas here if you needed to park. You could be creative. Locked gate. This one doesn't want to magically open either. It's okay. Right next to it, I found one spot I could cram my car. But right below here, there's a way better spot. You could probably cram 4 or 5 cars in the flat down here. You're allowed to pass. It doesn't say do not enter. Apparently they had vandalism and they rent these, so you're still allowed to go up here. As you can see, people just drive their motorcycles right around it. Doesn't look like it's too far of a walk up the hill here. Alright, I made it to the top, but it seems that someone has rented it or something. I don't want to go pounding on the door. But yeah, there she is. There's this really rad picnic table I was hoping to use. It's kind of early in the morning. I'll see, but I could definitely make something happen there. There's also some good trees in the back. Looks like it kind of fling a longer wire over. So, here had beers. A little trucky down in there. And Stampede. On the distance, that's when we'll be going out, and then over to Boca. But yeah, pretty good views. I really ran into this problem before, so I'm kind of think about it. Alright, I got the station set up, and this is the shack of the day. It's kind of a shitty location right by the bathroom. I don't smell anything, that's good. But just kind of put some rocks, stuff my mask, hide it. I'm just rolling the SOTA beam for now. Band conditions aren't that great. I heard 10 meter has been kind of going off. I went there and hear the beacon's nothing exciting at the moment. However, it is like 9 in the morning. Got some pretty decent views still out here. So I'm gonna spot myself, or find a frequency, spot myself, and I'll maybe try a little 20 meters. It's kind of early, so we'll see. Alright, not a whole lot of action. All the band conditions are poor, except for 6 meters, which I neglected to bring my radio. I thought about it and didn't, because I usually never ever use it. So, high traffic here, and these people renting this thing. I just feel weird just sitting here, since the Tahoe National Forest now rents itself out. I was looking, there's a bunch of other summits. Right here, there's one I can pretty much throw a rock and hit. It looks like a short walk, but I'm not really feeling it. Even though it's the closest one, there's another one, and that's Land Peak, by the way. Land Peak is right here. I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of operators that hit both. I've been getting over a cold or COVID or whatever, so I'm not feeling like super into walking too much. I think I'm gonna go try Boca Hill. I've been eyeballing it for a long time. I just never did it. It's only like a 6-pointer or something, but it's kind of on my way out. So I'll go over there and see if the bands don't get any better, because it's still pretty early in the morning. Should have more better luck when the sun's directly above or on the gray line. So we'll see how I feel once I get over there. Alright, looks like I'm hitting Lemon Valley Road. But yeah, the way I came down was way smoother than the other way. It does say no cars recommended, but it wasn't that bad where I was at. 650/75 is the road. This way there's actually a sign. It says Sardine Lookout. I had to get out of there. Those guys, I don't know what they were doing last night, but the one guy was just so hungover, he just kept throwing up, puking, and I could just hear him coughing and gagging. And yeah, I don't really feel like me sitting there playing radio was helping his day out. It was kind of an uncomfortable situation. Plus the band conditions suck. So I don't know, I'm still feeling kind of cruddy from this cold, but I'm working my way towards the vicinity of Boca Hill. I might try that, we'll see. So yeah, if you're coming in from the Boca and Stampede side, you want to do this. Yeah, go through Sardine Valley, this Lemon Valley Road or whatever. Seems a lot smoother than the other way I went in. It's longer on dirt this way, but it's more smooth. The other way was quicker the way I took, or less dirt, but it was way more rougher. That's all what you're gonna do. Okay, I made it to Boca Reservoir. I thought Boca Hill was on the other side of me, but apparently this is it. I guess it's Sardine Peak that's behind me. I was confusing the two. So yeah, as it's named, it is a hill. So I'm gonna go try to drive up there, see if I can't sneak in a real quick one. But yeah, the Highway 80 is right down here. If you were coming in off 80, you could hit this one and then go up there. Or Sardine Peak is in between, Babbitt Peak. I mean, they got a lot of options just right here in this zone. I'm right across the road where you turn into the Boca boat ramp on this side. This isn't very encouraging for me. I kind of stay out of this zone because it's a lot of ATV guys. I'm gonna cruise up here and hopefully I don't run into any of them, or it's not too rough. But let's see, it does say OHV route. It shows a Jeep. My Subaru kind of looks like a Jeep. Alright, so kind of jinxed myself. My car does not apparently look like a Jeep. I am super close. there it is, but there's this route here. Shows I was supposed to go up. However, there was a sign that was a dead end, and I started going this way, and this isn't gonna lead me up there. Yeah, no, this one went straight up. It was too gnarly. This one was a dead end, so. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. Yeah, this is the way it says to go up there. Maybe it dead ends at the top. But, yeah, my car is not going over that. I don't know what I was thinking. OHV means OHV. I should pay better attention to the signage. But yeah, this is just more than I'm willing to do, and I'm just not getting over this cold. This isn't really helping me charging around. I should probably just go home and rest it off.